Okay.
We've got two
Let's
questions
go.
down.
Hawks
Question
versus
3.
Bulls.
What would your partner say you are best at when playing 2K?
I definitely think he's gonna say shooting. If he says dunking, can he get an extra point? Because like that's my favorite.
I'm afraid I cannot be swayed by any extra points at this moment. We might talk about it for question 5, but I love the effort. I do love the effort.
So I have it as.
The fuck is he saying?
Let's meet the visiting team, Chicago Bulls. At point guard, Kobe White. At forward, Torrey Craig. At guard, Ayo Dosunmu. At center, Nikola Vucevic. At forward, Mr. DeRozan.
Mr. DeRozan.
The head coach of the visiting team is Billy Donovan. Let's meet your Atlanta Hawks.
Kaya mo matatalo niya kami.
At forward, 6'7", number 12, DeAndre
Jordan.
At forward, 6'6", number 41, Sadiq Bey. At center, 6'10", number 15, Clint Capella. At guard, standing 6'5", number 5, DeJounte Murray. At guard, 6'1", number 11, Trey Young. The head coach of your home team. Once again, your Atlanta Hawks.
Broadcasting live, 2K Sports presents the NBA. It's Monday night. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brett Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. A look at the Bulls starting lineup. Vucevic is out there with Torrey Craig. Then it's DeRozan. Then there's Dosunmu, and it's White in at the point guard position. And for the Hawks, outside the wings are Murray and Hunter. In the post, it's Bey and Capella. And it's Young in at the point. Now that we're past the trade deadline, Greg, what's crucial as we head into the All-Star break?
Well, for teams that traded for players to try to make them comfortable, and for teams that stood pat to continue pounding that rock and building chemistry.
And it's the Hawks to start out. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Young working hard on the defensive end that time.
DeRozan passes to Dosunmu. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Murray. Rebounded by Vucevic. Chicago with the ball. Outside DeRozan. Launches it. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And by no means a volume three-point shooter. DeRozan barely takes threes compared to most wings in the league.
Now here's Bey. Playing Houston, he was nearly unstoppable. And the dunk by Capella.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? Here's White. 33 points last game. DeRozan's shot is off. Here's Hunter. He sinks the 11-footer.
Yeah, it's a shoot-around shot as Hunter had plenty of space to knock it down.
DeRozan with it. And Young picks him up defensively. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That is his first foul of the game. Hawks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Young is double. Here's Murray in Atlanta again with the bucket.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Here's Hunter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Just getting inside as a wing can help you out a lot. And Hunter right there forces the defense to foul.
Hey, Greg, to touch on the Bulls for a moment, defense has been an emphasis for them.
It has, and they went through several years playing subpar D,
Oh, God.
and it cost them. They began to turn things around a couple seasons ago, and it has served them well.
And good recognition there from Trey. It's part of his role. He's got to find open guys.
Intra,
And
boys.
the Bulls decide to take their first time out here. What a luxury, Brent, it is to have Trae Young head up this team.
Unbelievable, just a walking bucket, and there's nights where you could just expect something special is coming at the hands of Trae Young. So much success in the early part of his career, and he hasn't slowed down.
Well, White has quickly developed great floor vision. Doesn't miss the wide open man.
Here's Murray. He takes it in, and it's Murray with the jam.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside. Well, that mid-range Jay usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Craig with it, now guarded by Murray. Here's Dosunmu. The putback, rebounded by the Hawks. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Yeah, I love the way they just came right out at them. They came determined to attack the rim.
And it led to them getting a bunch of points at the free throw line. So that aggressiveness caused foul trouble for their opponent. It was a great
Damn.
aggressive attitude that they played with.
And that's an aggressive take there by DeRozan. And no doubt the coaches will appreciate his ability to attack the defense.
Tama na kayo
Here we
Atlanta.
are, Greg, watching Atlanta. This team has a lot of firepower.
And some great scores, Kevin. They don't just launch threes. They like to work for good shots inside the arc as well. Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Here's Young, following the three-point basket by Chicago. Lob pass to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
I'd draw that one up again. Throw it up, Capella jump, you slam it through. That's an easy 2.
Here's the pass to White. A three-pointer off the mark. Poked away. The Atlanta leading by 6. Here's Young. He definitely had a good game in their win against the Rockets.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
White the pass to DeRozan. And a miss
Oh
there
my
on the
God,
triple.
bro.
Last game for the Bulls, they picked up the W against Orlando. Bay, and he can't extend the lead to double digits. Here's Dosunmu, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And it's 8 points for Dosunmu. Young passes to Hunter. From the line, the basket good. Off the assist from Young.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
And the Bulls call timeout here. Since moving to Atlanta in 1968, Greg, the Hawks have never been to the NBA Finals.
That is insane, Kevin. I mean, you think back to all the great players they've had, from Dominique Wilkins to now Trae Young. Hawks fans are hungry for a trip to the finals.
Young from what a chance!
Wow.
Fans loving that right there.
What a chance!
Oh.
And Clint Capella having a little bit of fun out there with that dunk.
Oo nga na.
Nice
Kabalo
angle
ka.
on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. To the right side. Fires the three. Score the basket. His fourth. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
Now, it feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Bay into the lane. Misses from close range.
Here comes the Bulls, bro.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Tormenting his way through. DeRozan showing what he's made of.
Here's Young. Following the score by DeMar DeRozan. They recover it. Passes it to Bay. That's
Hello, bro.
missing. Great D that time from Vucevic. Over in the corner, White. Over Hunter. A new 14 for the Bulls. And the shot is good. Dosunmu's got 13.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Here's Bay. And DeRozan sends it back.
And defensively, that's the kind of energy you want to see from DeRozan as he comes away with that denial.
Atlanta making some changes. Okongwu comes in for Clint Capella, and it's Bogdanovich in for Bay.
Hello, bro.
Bogdanovich, no luck. Bulls trail by 3. Here's DeRozan. Another one falls for Chicago.
And if you give him a sliver of daylight, DeMar DeRozan will eat your lunch from the mid-range.
Pass to Okongwu. Bogdanovich dishes to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
And the shot goes in.
Oh, great ball movement there.
DeRozan's gone 4-7 from the field here. Young passes to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Young's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. To the inside. Dosunmu. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
And Young kicks to Okongwu. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That's foul number 2 for him. For the Hawks. Johnson, he's checked in for Hunter. And A.J. Griffin subbed in for Trae Young. And Chicago also making a switch. Terry's checked in. Now here's Griffin. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. And it's blocked. They retain possession. They get it back. The shot by...
Defense, bro. Defense. Gago, napal pa na ni Terry. Boom.
Okongwu, no good.
We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Scooped up.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Taking a look here at some of the numbers for DeMar DeRozan.
Damn.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Atlanta.
Buksa kayo. Nangyari din.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
They've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that.
Wala namang
Working
laya,
really
pwede
hard
ka
that they're
mananalo.
not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
Now here's Murray. 29 points for him last game against Houston. He's looking for Okongwu and finds him.
And those assist numbers for Murray keep going up because he can score.
And finds White. Johnson with the rebound.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Count it, good.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
Didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Here's White. There it is, his 2nd make of the game. He's missed 5.
With that now, only 2 of 7 to start the game. Not the start he was hoping for.
Johnson dishes to Murray. Chicago grabs the miss. DeRozan's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
To the paint. And Okongwu slams it in.
Murray has the ball in his hands. His teammates know that they got to stay ready because he's looking to set him up.
And Chicago shooting it very well as they shake off the rust here early. 54% from the field. DeRozan passes to Terry. Out to the right wing, Phillips. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Murray outside. Here's Okongwu.
Oh!
And Okongwu. Slams it in.
That's what he gets, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about it.
What you doing, boy? Where are you going, Bo?
Kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
The Hawks trail by 3. Murray with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. That's good from Johnson on the assist by Murray.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Pass to White. And Drummond kicks to Terry. Second shot opportunity. DeRozan's shot is off.
Oh!
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Bruno Fernando's checked in for the Hawks.
Oh!
Carter, he's checked in for Chicago. The pass to White. Deflects the pass, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Okongwu.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Phillips gets it to go from beyond the arc. Phillips has got his second basket of the night.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
Oh!
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And there's the call. Chicago the foul.
And Bogdanovich has suffered some injuries along the way, and it's been a bit of a stop-and-start deal for him. But when he's feeling good, and when he's in a great rhythm, man, he's an offensive force.
Lobbed up there for Drummond. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Kobe White.
Meron joke. Yeah.
I love it. It's eye contact with his teammate, the ball in great position, and Andre does the rest.
Bogdanovich passes to Fernando. That will count.
Oh!
The clock. Count it!
Damn. Ang buzzer beater ako nun. Foul tayo. Hindi si Bogdano. Buti dito yung bago.
That's how you do it. Stay patient, wait for the opportunity, and boom.
That's exactly how you want to close out the quarter, too, with some confidence.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Bulls out front, up by 1. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
And guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
Well, I like that they've also emphasized the three-point line. They've drained a good number from beyond the arc this year.
The guard set is Young and Bogdanovich. Okongwu is out there with Bay. And it's Fernando in at the 5. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Fires away from outside. Bogdanovich, no luck.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Bulls lean in on their veteran core. Zach LaVine said you just got to be consistent every day and have championship habits. Each and every day you've got to have a goal in mind and get to that mindset of we're building for something. And we've all sacrificed for the greater good. Kevin?
And that's what we're talking about. That's what it takes. David, thanks.
And you look at Bogdanovic, the Serbian sharpshooter, so skilled.
Yeah, Bogdanovic is a guy, Greg, that does just a great job of playing off the ball. He knows that's his role. He's got to find opportunities to get into space and be ready to knock things down. But it does not take away from that effort he gives you defensively.
An assertive offensive player. White knows he has the green light to rise and fire.
Young, no one around. And the three off target.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Carter against Young. Carter with the bucket. Carter's got his first 2 points. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
Down low. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Vucevic. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. Carter's got 3 assists in the game. Outside, Bogdanovic. And the 3 ball is good. Bogdanovic has got the game tied up here for the Hawks.
Well, great shooting off the pass. Get the feet set. Good balance. Bogdanovic dangerous.
Great positioning on the putback.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
White against Young. Bogdanovic wide open. And the Hawks getting into the basket right there.
Playing in between right now and changing speeds. Bogdanovic spotting some nice scoring opportunities.
And the Bulls call timeout here. And going back to the NBA draft night 2018, you remember this, when we first saw Luka Doncic traded for Trae Young.
And there's been so much talk about this trade, Kevin. I think we can agree both teams, it's paid dividends for both franchises. They've made immediate impacts, and in terms of Trae, he's quickly become one of the league's elite scorers.
Now here's Terry, following the missed shot by Bogdanovic. Here's Dosunmu. A three-pointer is right on target. Dosunmu's got 18 points in the game.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
And with that, the Chicago lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Capella.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
Rosen dishes to Terry. Back to DeRozan. He kicks it to White. Over Bogdanovic. White, good. White's got 7 points here in this quarter.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Bay passes to Bogdanovic. Hunter against Terry. Hunter no good. Chicago leading by 3. Passes it to Dosunmu. And it's off from three-point range. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Victory eluded them last time in Chicago when they faced the Bulls.
Yeah, they were just wrecked last time they faced this team, and a lot of it was their own undoing.
Yes, those turnovers were inexcusable. So many of their possessions ended with them giving the ball away. It's one thing to make passes, but you need to pass to your own team, not the other.
White against Young. The 3. Offensive rebound. Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Dude.
And that work was done early as Capella just fought for his position down low.
For Chicago, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. Pass to Dosunmu. Back to DeRozan. It's over Bay. DeRozan's shot is good. DeRozan's got 17. He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Pass to Dosunmu. Outside, White. Lets it fly. Again, Chicago.
And just running the offense, White's that new breed of combo guard who can do a little bit of everything.
Young with the ball. And Terry picks him up defensively. It's stolen by DeRozan. And here we go, the Bulls fast break. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. He's been on fire lately. Let's take a look at your Eastern Conference Player of the Week, DeMar DeRozan.
Well, he's been an absolute magician when the ball has been in his hands. There isn't any aspect of the offense that he hasn't contributed in, and it's been a pleasure to watch. I mean, unless you are an opposing coach, then his play has been a vivid nightmare. And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. Great. You look at the size of some of these point guards now. Magic Johnson would feel right at home.
Yeah, it's a part of a larger trend with all the switching defensively. If you have just one smaller guy on the floor, he is going to get targeted.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Griffin comes in for Sadiq Bey. And Murray subbed in for Bogdanovich. Terry the pass to DeRozan. And Capella sends it back.
Capella, one of the best shot blockers in the NBA. You can see his timing on that play. One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Here's Phillips. He had 16 points in the win against the Magic in Orlando. DeRozan's shot is off.
And that's how you want to see defense play. Got right up in his face to bother the shot.
That's going to make any scorer uncomfortable when you get that aggressive.
Oh, that's a terrific dime from DeRozan. And this is why guys enjoy playing with him.
The Hawks trail by 5.
Bring it on.
Over to the left wing. Griffin with it. He's picked up by Drummond. A nice shot by Griffin.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's Phillips. Picks it out to Terry. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And the basket is good. DeRozan's got the lead up to 5 now for Chicago.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
The pass to Griffin. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got his 6th assist on the night.
That's more like it, rounding into form after a very, very difficult first quarter.
Atlanta with the rebound. Capella's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. They get it again. Tries yet again. Can't capitalize inside. Chicago's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. Dosunmu's shot is off. Atlanta's gone for the three-pointer 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. They get a hand on it. Pass to Hunter. In the corner, Murray with it. 5 to shoot. They get the rebound. Hunter against Drummond. Hunter, the pass to Capella. The shot goes down and gets this game back to even. Capella's got 8 here in the quarter.
Now, Capella is sort of the prototypical role guy, right? Going straight from the solid screen to elevating and being open.
And Murray's got the ball here for the Hawks. They've led by as much as 10. It's off to Charlotte.
Wala yung niya mo.
The format for this game as they take on the Hornets. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. It's good. Now it's a 4-point Atlanta lead.
End-to-end action there as Murray, one of the more athletic guys in the game.
DeRozan's shot is good.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
And the dunk by Capella.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
DeRozan, Hunter with some nice defense.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Here's Dosunmu. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. Dosunmu's got 23.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
The kick out to Young. The rebound by Dosunmu. Dosunmu's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive. Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Inside, here's Hunter, and it's Hunter with the jam.
Yeah, Hunter getting enough room to find somebody to be hunted.
Drummond dishes to Terry. DeRozan with it. Out guarded by Murray. And it's DeRozan missing.
Yeah, and he had the D tangled up there with that patented crossover. Just couldn't convert the finish.
Nice defense.
Chicago trailing. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Dosunmu, the pass to Terry. Here's Phillips. Good on the three-point shot. Phillips has got 5 points now this quarter. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. Goodness.
A nice shot by Young.
Difficult to try to stick with Trae Young, especially when he's rising up there.
Here's DeRozan. The wide open look here for Terry. Again, Chicago. And so it's DeMar DeRozan making highlights for Chicago. He's up to 26 points in the game now. Just keeps pouring in the buckets. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, guys. With Quinn Snyder, coach, they came at you offensively. So what has to change for you defensively?
Well, a lot, obviously, with everybody on the floor. You know, they're capable of doing this, but we're not. It's just too easy.
Got to tighten things up as we go along. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, welcome back. Ernie Johnson alongside the Jet. That's Kenny Smith. The Diesel, that's Shaquille O'Neal. A lot of big-time action so far in this one. DeMar DeRozan brought his A game early tonight. He ended up with 26 points, 10 assists, and 6 rebounds. And Kenny, what did you think about what you saw from Chicago?
They've been knocking it down from 3. You have to give the playmakers credit for consistently finding the open guy. And then, of course, the shooters have delivered. If they keep it up, they're going to be tough to beat.
And Shaq, what'd you see from Atlanta?
I like how they're working the ball down low and finding easy looks. They may be tempted to switch things up in the second half, but I say stick with it. Force the other team to adjust to the way you play.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
Si Barkley.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. A fantastic game from DeMar DeRozan so far.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
So for Chicago right now, they've got Dosunmu. Vucevic is out there with Torrey Craig. Then it's DeRozan, and it's White in at the point guard.
Putting himself on the line to get to the line. Murray going right at the defense.
That one misses. Looking at DeJounte Murray, it's amazing, Bren, how well he recovered from a serious injury just a few years ago.
You never know how a guy is going to bounce back from an ACL injury and a complete year off from basketball, but he is back to full strength, and he has been awesome.
Pass to Capella. Murray down. Vucevic with the block.
Get out of here, bro. Give me that shit.
Well timed by Vucevic. Not a center who piles up blocks, but this guy picks his spots.
Bulls on defense. It's a three-point game.
Never mind.
Now here's White. To the middle. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Kicks to DeRozan. And the Bulls another three.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Murray with it. Now guarded by Vucevic. Here's Capella. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Capella's got 4 points this quarter.
This might be one of the nights for Clint Capella where his teammates actually try to get him more involved than they normally do.
Dosunmu, the pass to DeRozan. Here's Dosunmu. No good on the three.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Hello.
Murray, no good.
Well, he's using the force, but in the worst way possible right now. He just needs to dial it back and look to work the...
Grabe. Crossover. Ooh. Oh, where are you going, bro?
Ball around the floor to his teammates.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
And Atlanta has possession. The Bulls knocking down the three.
Oh, tek yan.
He's movie stepped back and cast it up. Murray's got 11 points.
And that's where Murray can take his jump shot comfortably in the mid-range.
Oh.
And it's White missing. The Hawks trail by 3. Here's Young, and the layup falls. 15 points in the game.
Hey guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Here's Dosunmu. Finds himself wide open and drills it. 31 points for Dosunmu. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Here's Bay, and Bay throws it down.
When Bay is coming at you like that with that kind of momentum, tough for the defense to interfere.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can complete.
What you doing, Trey?
Completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And here's Young, following the three-pointer by DeMar DeRozan.
Drawing the foul down low. Trae Young earning that trip to the line.
The Hawks shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. He's perfect from the line this time.
Yeah, he ice, bro.
The norm
it's not
for
hot.
him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Vucevic with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Got that bucket in no time at all. Vucevic has got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And Murray, here we go.
Oh.
Great D that time from Vucevic.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it. That's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Now, here is Young. 17 points in the game. And the whistle blows is going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
The Hawks making a switch here. Bogdanovich is checked in.
Oh.
Okongwu's shot is good.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And the whistle blows is going to be and DeMar DeRozan. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands. It was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And they double up Murray. Bogdanovich passes to Okongwu. Kept alive by Atlanta. Murray.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Pass to Dosunmu. Here's Craig. Trains it from beyond the arc. Craig's got his first 3 points of the game.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
The Hawks trail by 5. Bogdanovich up top, defended by Carter. Unloads from 13. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And a chance now to take a look at the schedule for the Chicago Bulls. On Wednesday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers. And then on Thursday, they'll be matching up with Al Horford and the Boston Celtics.
And for their matchup with New Orleans, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
Bruno Fernando's checked in for Bay. The Bulls making a change here as well. Phillips, he's checked in for Dosunmu. From 12 feet out, it's hauled in by the Bulls.
And his lateral quickness really allows him to stay in front of the shooter there and challenge the shot.
Talk about the versatility on offense a lot, but how about on defense? And he takes pride in making an impact down there.
What point coach yun? Hey, yo.
Boy, DeRozan, he is on it right now and has been all night.
Drummond checked in for Chicago. Mike comes in for Carter.
And let's take a look at the numbers for Murray. He's averaging 20 points, 5 assists, and 4 rebounds. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more.
Wala yan, bro.
Or at this point, he's really stepped up and he's really delivered.
Now here's DeRozan. Jalen Johnson missing his last shot.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Griffin's checked in for Murray. Johnson dishes to Okongwu.
Oh, fake.
Outside for Griffin. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson. 8 points for A.J. Griffin.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed if he can wind up that open from three-point range. I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Not sure which clips they watched at halftime, but he has figured out how to attack the D, and they kept him in check in the first half.
Oh!
He's flipped it.
Oh, muntik na. Akala ko matatanggal si DeRozan. Oh.
That's a foul called on AJ
Oh
Griffin.
my God, that's a clutch.
That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense. They anticipated the play and got there first.
Oh.
Now here's DeRozan.
Oh.
Johnson with the block.
And being over the limit this early.
Damn. Napal pala ako. Sayang. Nakasover ko na.
Can affect your aggressiveness defensively. They have got to play under control.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Bulls.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leading the defense to scramble.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys, they're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Well, DeJounte Murray grew up in South Seattle. He said a lot of stuff goes on.
Oh.
It was rough. But NBA veteran and fellow Rainier Beach graduate Jamal Murray tried to help him. Murray says he always stayed positive with me and my family. He used to say that kid has a chance. And every summer we play pickup. I knew I could be okay if I stayed working. Kevin?
And he did. DA, thanks so much for the report. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Atlanta. They trail by 11. Griffin, no one around him. Bogdanovich passes to Griffin. Here's Fernando. The Hawks working the ball around. 6 to shoot. The tray. Andre Drummond grabs the miss.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Here's White. Drummond. Fernando pulls it in. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Griffin. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
White finds Drummond. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous off.
Damn. It's the teamwork, bro. You know, pagka-inbound pa lang. Hey, Drummond. Op. Hey. Hey. Ooh. Didn't know that connection, bro.
Sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Now, here's Okongwu. 16 points for him. And it's out of bounds.
Where are you going, bro? Ooh.
They say it was last touched by Vucevic. Young's checked in for Atlanta. And a change for the Bulls. Terry's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. Great overlook there. Young's got 19 points.
Young with some of the fastest hands in the NBA. Easy to see why.
Now here's White. He's got 17. Out to the right wing.
Fake, bro.
And Vucevic kicks to Drummond. The shot. Hands the shot from the wing. White's got the lead up to 11 now for the Bulls. And for the Hawks, they're shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. He lobs up the alley pass. And stolen by White. Here's Phillips. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Phillips has got 13 points.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Here's Griffin. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Phillips, the pass to Drummond. He can't hit that time. Atlanta's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Young's shot is good.
Yeah, Trey's not going to pass up a shot like that.
Right the pass to Drummond. And he uses the glass on the lane. Drummond's got his third basket of the night.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
Hi, dog.
No, boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Andre Drummond picks one up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Atlanta. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Bogdanovich. And a change for the Bulls. Carter's checked in. Terry finds White. And here is Drummond. Carter for three. Drains the three-pointer. He's got 5.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Griffin passes to Capella. Capella draws the double. Griffin. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Griffin's got 13 points in the second half. The pass to Phillips. Outside Carter, and the Bulls another 3. The Hawks trail by 10. Passes to Capella. Rebound by the Bulls. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. The next game is in Cleveland. Take it.
It depends on it. Hey, yo, what you doing, bro? Oi, oi.
On the Cavaliers. That's game 4 of 4
Cavaliers
on the road for.
And you can argue this is right at his best, just an absolute terror in transition. Oh no, he's the last guy you want to put on the line. You can just about book the points every time he steps up there.
Capella against White. Carter, the pass to Phillips. Here's White. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Bulls lead by 10. And time for the short break. And stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. Let's take a listen to a recent huddle from Coach Billy Donovan.
Great job moving the ball. Let's keep the ball moving. Extra pass, attack, pass, and play, okay?
Billy Donovan enjoying the activity his team is showing, the motion of his offense. Just wants to see more of it.
Yeah, they're working together well. The key now is to try to do it consistently throughout the rest of the season.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. In the backcourt, it's the stars, Young and Murray. In at small and power forward, it's Hunter and Bay. And it's Capella in at center. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
And the shot goes down.
And right now, White, red hot. Just everything he puts up seems to go in.
Murray kicks to Hunter. They double him with Drummond. Puts it up from 17. Murray, no good.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Here's Bay. Takes it off the glass.
And Bay did a great job. Those first couple steps getting out there on the fast break.
Here's White. Offensive rebound. Over to the wing. Drummond passes to Carter. Drills the three-pointer. Carter's got 9 points here in the second half.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Pass to Craig. Back to White. Pass to Phillips. Takes a three. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks. A 12-point game. Murray against Craig. And it's
my God.
Big time the assist from Capella. Murray's got 4 this quarter.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
In the corner, it's Hunter. And he gets it back.
And they get it back again. I mean, how many rebounds offensively have they had? Everything's going right for them today.
But with a big guy, a little bit of physicality can go a long way. Got inside that time.
Now here's White. And the Bulls with another miss.
He was terrific shooting the ball in the first half, but he looks a little bit slower out there. Possibly leg tired here in the second half.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to listen to what Billy Donovan said to his team. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. We have to play like we're tied. They want their team to sustain that level of effort and see how it works out. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. Here's DeRozan, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Clint Capella.
DeRozan is such an even player. He works hard on both sides of the floor and never seems to lose himself in the moment. Very intelligent in his approach.
Now here's Murray. Bay with it. Craig pulls it in. The Bulls leading by 6. Carter finds Craig. Here's Dosunmu. That one falls, coming off Carter's feed. Carter's got his 8th assist in the game.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
Now DeRozan, following the 3-point attempt by DeJounte Murray.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Here's Young. They need this. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Here's DeRozan. And they pick up 2. DeRozan's got 42 in the game.
With the finish line inside this.
God damn, bro. Ano ni shoot yun? Grabe.
This guy is determined to be the one to put the game away.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. You gotta like what DeMar DeRozan has done in this game.
Yeah, the defense has not provided any threat to stop him out there, so it should come to no surprise that he continues to attack the basket.
And the Hawks making a change here. Okongwu's checked in. Here's Bay. It's all in by the Bulls.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Vucevic in Chicago with another bucket.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, guys.
What happened, bro?
Start, but this quarter, he has
Intro,
really
boys.
been the man.
Partido 5 pa yung fouls niya na DeRozan.
Here's Young. Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slings it in.
And powering it home. He ends a 12-0 run by the Bulls.
Here's DeRozan. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
That's good from DeMar DeRozan. Greg is a guy that led the offense, a floor general. Do you think we're in the golden era of point guard?
Kevin, it's hard to say. I mean, the 80s had Magic and Isaiah. The 90s had Stockton and Peyton. The 2000s with Nash and Kidd. But This era is deep. You got Curry, Doncic, Morant, and of course CP3 is still going.
Here is Carter after the basket by DeAndre Hunter. And DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist by Carter. Carter's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. The Hawks trail by 16. And the pass to Okongwu. And it goes down 2 points. Okongwu's now got 4 this quarter.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Carter, the pass to Dosunmu. Now, here's Craig. And Okongwu gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Kobe White, he's checked in for the Bulls. Here's White. Shot from 12. And it's Vucevic missing. Murray kicks to Young. Baseline jumper. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Chicago leading by 14. Rosen dishes to White. And White slams it in.
And at 6'5", White more than capable athletically, like the aggressiveness there.
Ball's knocked loose. Pushing it up. Finish off the break. White's got 12 points in just the second half.
They start that play with aggressive defense, finish with aggressive offense.
Well, a lot of times coaches will tell you that if you play great defense, you're going to get a reward. It's a good possession all the way around.
A nice shot by Young.
And all those second chance points have given them a boost here in the second half, and that's a great way to cut into the lead.
Here's DeRozan. Out to White. Out to the wing. Here's Craig. A three-pointer, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that position.
And here we go. Trae Young doing his thing. Cooking with grease right now.
Here's DeRozan. Following the basket by Trae Young. DeRozan finds Vucevic.
Yes.
Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist.
Nice. Ooh.
16 points for Vucevic.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Hunter, no one around him. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Bulls leading by 16. Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
Great hands by Trae Young, and his passing abilities sparked the fast break.
And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. They led by as many as 18 points. He kicks it to White. Back to DeRozan. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Craig. That three off the mark.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
You gotta like how he hustled to guard out on the perimeter, definitely respecting the shooting ability.
Now DeRozan after the missed three from Trae Young. Over Hunter. And again, Chicago. No good. It's stolen by Vucevic, and it comes up with the deuce. Vucevic has got 9 points now in the quarter.
Always a battle when you're up against Vucevic. His soft touch helps him convert inside.
And Okongwu slams it in.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
And White kicks to Craig. Trying to find Vucevic. Gets it to him. Uses the glass to finish the layup. DeRozan's got 48.
What a warrior this guy is. DeRozan showing how dangerous he is shooting even while under pressure.
The Hawks trail by 16. Passes it to Hunter. Into the lane. And it's Hunter with the jam.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Now, here's Craig. DeRozan passes to Dosunmu. Drills it from outside. Dosunmu's got 37.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Bulls.
This has got to feel good. I mean, they never counted themselves out.
GG. GG.
When they were down earlier, and they not only muscled their way back into the game, but wow, they're in a position, shockingly, to win this one easily.
It's all about the will to win. You have to admire the perseverance, never doubting one another, having that trust in your coaches. And I really like what we've seen here tonight. Boy, did they earn it.
And the strong effort here will convert into what will be their 50th win on the season.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with 1 game left against this squad.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for DeMar DeRozan.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Pass to Carter. Here's Drummond. Takes it from 10. Outside Terry. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Now, here is Young. Johnson. And again, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
And here are the Bulls now. 16-point lead. Carter with it. Okongwu covering. Now here's Dosunmu. He's guarded closely. Here's Phillips. Another three for Chicago.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
GG's. Nice try, Hawks.
Now Carter. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
DeMar, big effort tonight. What is the state of mind of this club right now?
We focusing in on the defensive end. We know if we get stops, we can definitely score whenever we want.
And you got it done tonight, DeMar. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Much appreciated, David. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long.
Okay. 40. Oh, di na naka-rebound. Saan triple-double saan? Grabe nun Sumo. 26. Oh, shit. Si Vush double-double. Drama 16 eh. Trey Young 34. Lakas ni Capella 19. Pero ente. Nice G. On to the next one.